Hey everyone, it's Chris here, and I want to share something with you. I want you to imagine for a second that you're standing on a start line. It's quiet, a little bit electric, maybe you feel a little bit nervous. You know you're about to begin something that's big. Not just a run, but a full day of testing your body, your mind, and your perspective on what you're truly capable of. This is the Relentless24, the Rockies 24-hour endurance run. And what makes it special isn't that it's 24 hours, it's how you experience those 24 hours. This is one of a few endurance events where you're truly in control the entire time. There's no rigid pace that you have to hold. There's no single strategy that works for everyone. You get to decide how hard you want to push, when to hold back, when to rest, and when to go back out again. It becomes less about surviving a course and more about learning how to manage yourself. It's where the real connection and challenge lives. Because pretty quickly you realize this isn't just physical. Sure, your legs are going to hurt, you're going to get tired, but the real work is mental. You're going to ride waves of energy, doubt, fatigue, motivation. One lap you feel strong, and the next you're going to be negotiating with yourself whether or not to go back out. That loop format means that you face those moments again and again, and each time you get a chance to respond a little bit better. One of the beautiful things about this style of race is the flexibility. You need a break? Take one. You want to change your shoes, refuel, regroup? Your support setup and your crew is right there. You're constantly making decisions. You're adjusting and you're learning what your body needs and your mind needs in real time. It turns endurance into more of a skill, not just a grind. And logistically, it's simple. And that's part of the magic of this. You're not navigating complicated linear routes. You're not worrying about where you are. You know the course. That frees up mental space to focus on pacing, nutrition, staying present in the event. The challenge becomes much more internal instead of directional. And you're not doing it alone. Because the course loops, you're going to see some of the same runners over and over. You're going to start recognizing faces, sharing encouragement. You're going to celebrate small victories together. Someone's heading out strong as you're coming in tired. Someone else is pushing through a real rough patch and you're starting to find your rhythm. That shared experience builds this sense of community that is hard to find and it's hard to describe unless you've felt it before. Your goals here are yours. Maybe you're chasing distance or time. Maybe you're working on pacing. Maybe you just want to see what happens after hour 12 or hour 18 or when the sun comes back up. Success looks different for everyone. That's what's part of this that really makes the experience so powerful. The train's going to keep things interesting too. It's not just mindless laps. There's variation, there's flow, there's changes for sure. That's going to keep you engaged. Every lap will feel familiar, no doubt, but never exactly the same, especially as those conditions and your own energy are going to shift throughout the day, and especially throughout the night. And because the clock is always running, you get constant feedback. You're going to know how long you've been moving, how your strategy is working up, and how you can adapt. The process of checking in, adjusting, is going to continue to build a kind of resilience that it's going to last much longer than just when you cross the finish line. And another special part, the one I'm really excited about, is that people in your life, the ones you care about, can take part alongside you since you come through the same area again and again. Friends, family, they can see you, they can cheer from you, and they can support you. Every lap will become a small reunion. In a long distance event, those moments matter more than you know. And if you race as a team of 2, 3 to 5, 6 to 10, that experience goes even deeper. Strategy, encouragement, shared fatigue, shared wins, it turns an individual endurance challenge into something much more collective. You're not just managing yourself, but you're looking out for one another. By the end of the 24 hours, you don't just feel tired, you feel like you've learned something about pacing and patience, about how you respond when things get really hard. That makes this more than just a run. It's a full experience in self-management, resilience, and especially community. So if you're looking for an event that challenges you physically, stretches you mentally, and connects you with a group of like-minded people, all doing the same thing that's probably a little bit bold, this is the run. Not because it's easy, but because it's meaningful. I appreciate you being here. If this kind of challenge really speaks to you, then I encourage you to keep exploring, keep training, keep showing up, and do the things that push you to grow. Check out RockyMountainAR.com, check out Relentless24.com. Learn more about the event. Looking forward to seeing you out there. Thanks for listening.